95% of traders will trade without planning this week. In today's video, I'll be walking you through my weekly analysis on Bitcoin. Don't forget guys, this is for educational purpose only and not of financial advice. So, without wasting much time, let's get into the chart. So we're going to start from the bigger outlook. Okay, let's see. Yeah, what do we have here? Now, from what we can see, from the all-time high, Bitcoin made a significant drop of, how many percent do we have here? 52%, yeah. 52% drop from the all-time high. And now we've currently bounced, sorry guys, okay. And we've currently bounced over the past week with 19%, 19, 20% to the upside, guys. 20% to the upside. And now, as you can see, the price is currently ranging. Although there are some interesting levels that I'll be walking you guys through. Yeah, we are currently ranging after the bounce. Now, let's bring out the ranges. That being the range high, then the range low. So, yeah. And there's a lot of levels that, interesting level that is currently popular on the internet. So we'll be going through all that. Now, back to, weekly, that's the range. So we have this range high and we have this range low. So if Bitcoin should continue bullish, this is the my immediate bias on Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin should continue bullish, we expect this range high to get taken, and this zone will be a sweet spot to look for local short trade. Yeah. Reason because it's can see this region here. This is a key region here that got broken to the downside. Now, if the price should continue bullish, we expect a reaction from here. Supply zone. You can also call it a support turning into resistance. Right here. Yeah. Right here. Support, resistance flip into demand zone. Then back to the bigger outlook. Now we see on the move to the downside, what else can you see here? We pay attention to several levels on chart, guys. We take it levels by levels. Now, what else can you pay attention to here? What else I can see here is this range here before the aggressive move to the downside. This range here before the aggressive move to the downside is another place I'll be paying attention to. If Bitcoin continues higher, I'll be expecting a reaction from this zone, supply zone, to continue lower. Then, let's check daily time frames. Yeah. And on our daily time frame, what else can we see here? We see the price has been from the all-time high. We have a high to low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and perhaps this could be another potential lower high for another lower low. Reason being because it's a valid supply zone, you can see, and there's a lot of range that happened here. Checking the volume in that range, we have 3.86 million volume transacted here. So this is a huge volume if you look, because the volume in that range compared to the move to the downside is higher than the entire move. The entire move to the downside is just 2.67 million volume, and the volume in this entire range. So if price should continue bullish, 3.6 million, yeah. So if price should continue bullish now, we expect a great reaction here, being a supply zone for a lower high and continuation lower low. Yeah. Then again, that's for the daily time frame. Then again, if we check our volume profile from this entire range, let's pull from here to the current price action. What can you see, guys? We have a point of control of the volume profile just above the supply zone now. Then that's for that. Then if you pull the volume profile again from this all-time high to the current price action, you see that we have again our point of control right inside the supply zone. And right now, I'm going to be showing you the weekly levels, the daily levels, and thereafter we'll work with confluence. So let's check. Let me hide this. We'll draw it later. Let me even hide this. At least we now know that this is a huge supply zone. So okay. Where are my daily levels? Let's start with weekly levels. So if price should continue bullish, we have this area of interest. And now we have weekly horizontal level now, resistance in that region. Confluence with the supply zone. Now let's check the daily levels. Then, although we have other weekly levels to the upside, if price gets here and eventually breaks through, we expect the price to range at least for a bit on that support region, on that resistance region, then on supply region. Then if you're going to move higher, which I doubt, another point of interest would be 114,500, then to 123,500. That would be another interesting zone to the upside in case this level fails to hold. Take a look, pay attention to 114,500, then 100, and next level to the upside would be 123 if we should continue. And if price gets here, guys, this would be doorway to higher prices. I don't think the price will stop here anymore. This would be the doorway to higher prices. Then again, that's for the weekly level. Now we have a confluence, supply zone, weekly horizontal resistance level. Then let's check the daily, guys. we are looking for the bullish scenarios first. We'll still check we are looking at the bearish scenario. We'll check the bullish scenarios also. Then the daily levels, checking the daily levels, you can see that we also have a nice daily level, another perfect confluence on that supply zone. We have a daily horizontal level of resistance around there, around 89,261 to 89.3, then 89, let's just say 89.3 to 89.5. And also above that, we have 96,900. So this region now of supply is an interesting level to pay special attention to. Don't forget that being a supply zone, if we pull our volume profiles, the one I pull from here, from this region, the one I put from this region to this other region there. So from here to the current price action, you can see that perfect confluence there. The point of control is now in perfect confluence with the daily horizontal resistance level. And if we pull from here, we also have another point of control now from that all-time high. The point of control to be, we're also seeing the point of control to be in perfect confluence too with this daily horizontal level of resistance. So these are key levels to pay attention to. If the price of Bitcoin should continue to the upside, these are areas I'll be interested in to short the price. Then we'll look at more interesting region. Let me delete the volume profile already. Okay. That's for the bearish scenario. Then again, for the bullish scenario, okay, where is my volume profile? Yeah, I already have them. So that's it, volume profile. Then as for the bullish scenario, hiding, you can see that for bullish scenario, we have several levels to the downside. Now the price is currently here. The price is currently here, guys. So if the price should continue bullish, now I'll be looking for entry around here. Oh, sorry about that. I'll be looking for entries around here, around 66.2. Then daily horizontal level. Then we also have another daily support level to the downside, which are 62.8, 59, and 58.1. So now, just in case we reject from an obvious level now where a lot of people has been paying attention to, I know a lot of people has been paying attention to 74, 73 region, 73, 74 region. So if you go lower now, don't forget that we have a wick here. So I'll be expecting the price to come lower, rip through all this support level to the downside, grab them all as liquidity, and take the low for one more time. Then before we can start going higher. So if the price starts dropping now, my most preferable zone would be below this week. Although I'm going to pay attention to this region and this region and just wherever I see the bullish reaction. Remember, we take it level by level. So I'm not married to a zone here. Like this level must hold. No, we don't trade like that. So now, that's for the daily levels that I'm looking out for. So now we can see that we have confluence of this region being a supply zone, daily horizontal level, and daily horizontal level in perfect confluence with points of control from all-time high to the current price action and the macro point of control from, I think, 2024 high to the current price action. Then we see the both perfect confluence there. Then again, if you look for more confluence, we also see that, let's hide the daily levels. Let's hide the daily levels. If we pull the fib from, this high to this low, current low, you see that our golden pocket of the Fibonacci retracement is also in perfect confluence with this supply zone here. Then if you go scale lower to lower time frame, let's go lower to 4 hours time frame now. If we go lower to 4 hours time frame, you can also see the mini range there. Now we can see the immediate mini range here on 4 hours time frame. Now look at the structure, guys. High, low, lower high, lower low, internal structure, lower low, then lower high, lower low. And now we are currently bouncing. And now the price has been ranging. So this is where most traders lose money, guys. This is a range. Wait for the price to show you its hand. Wait for the best thing to do when the price is ranging here is wait for the price to show you its hand before you engage. For now, my most preferable region of engagement now for the immediate time frame, immediate lower time frame like this 4 hours time frame now, I'll be interested in this region. If price gets here, this is when I'll be preparing to short. We'll be expecting the price to get here, then if you get a bearish reaction here, we load up. Being that region is also a mini supply zone, and also you can call it support broken. Now, if price gets there again, after taking out this mini range high, gets into turn that previous support into resistance, then come lower. So then we check at let's check if we also pull the retracement from this high to this low. Let's pull it from this high. You see that we also have some confluence around here. So there's a confluence, golden pocket around this little supply here. So, and also support that got broken. So we have some kind of confluence around here, being that we have the golden pocket on that supply, then support that got broken. Now if price remains bullish, I'll be expecting bearish reaction around here to the downside. So now let's check some naked point of control levels. Let's look out for some naked point of control levels and finally give you my overall outlook on price action. So yeah. Yeah, beautiful. Now, back to this supply. We have daily naked point of control in confluence with previous supply. Also, in perfect confluence with point of control of this volume profile. And also, don't forget that it's also a horizontal resistance level, guys. We also have there as a horizontal resistance level. So, yeah. What else? Then we also have this 81K region, just in case price breaks through this region too. Now, don't forget, guys, that this is also an important region to pay attention to. Value area low of the volume profile. Then also, yeah, value area low, daily naked point of control, support and resistance flip. Also, let's put a text there. Text. SNR. Flip. Key. Yeah. That would also be a key zone to pay attention to. That is, if price breaks this immediate level of 73.4. This is the general level on the internet. Everybody is paying attention to this level. 73.4 to 74K. Reason being that if you go to lower time frame now, let's go to 4 hours time frame. Around that support turned into resistance too. We also have another mini support turned into resistance here. So now this is the most popular zone. SNR flip. And the only confluence we have around here would be, it's logical because it's going to be the range high taken out, then into the supply support turn into resistance zone. We can also look for a short around here. Then what else? That's it. My immediate point of interest now on the price, based on what we have here, I'll be paying attention to, let me hide all the levels apart here. So I'll be looking out to save some local swing trade. Yeah, local swing trades. My most preferable trade is if we break to the upside, price maintains or continues bullish, I'll be looking for a reaction around this supply zone. Then if we must continue bearish, this is the major area of reaction. This is the major point of interest. So this are the major level to the upside and to the downside where I'll be interested in. They are more like swing trades, big swing trades. So yeah, and this level of supply now has a lot of confluences there. There's a lot of confluence in this level of supply, and there's also a lot of confluence here because we have daily level there and the monthly NPOC. We also have the monthly NPOC here. If I view it for you now, monthly NPOC, yeah, that's it. And that's why I'm paying attention here, because higher time frame in trading is so powerful. So we pay attention to all these higher time frames and all. Then what else? Then if you check all the confluence we have now, weekly NPOC still on that same level. Daily NPOC, we have it on that supply level. Then volume profile POC, both the macros and the micro. The macro is above, just in confluence with this daily NPOC too, and the weekly NPOC and daily horizontal level. Don't forget we have it there. And we also have, that's what I'm talking about. Then we also have this, a bunch of confluence around here too. Then what else? I think that's all the confluences we have on this level. Then that's that. So let's hide the levels, guys. Sorry about the chart. My chart is a mess. That's it. That's why we have to organize our charts. So don't forget that this is also for the local immediate levels. We also have this fib retracement tool from low to high, and daily levels. We have daily horizontal level just below the golden pocket, and we also have daily naked point of control too. Where is it? Daily naked point of control. Yeah. Just below the low, in confluence with the daily horizontal level we have around here. 66.3 to 66.2. From 66.3 to 65, 65.4, 65.5. So what else do we have here? I think that's it. That's just that's all for now. That's all for now. So in summary, pay attention to the levels to the upside and also pay attention to levels to the downside, which are daily MPOCs. If price continues higher, pay attention to all these levels to the upside. Daily levels. Yeah. If the price continues bullish, pay attention to 73.4 to 74K. Then if it breaks above, pay attention to 78K region to 81K. So then to the downside, if price keeps bearish and keeps going bearish, then the areas of interest should also be this 66.3, then also the daily level at 62.8, and the most interesting level would be this one below. What we have below here is the most interesting level for me. So that's it, guys. That's all the levels. That's all the levels that I have on the chart.
Connection lost.
For this weekly outlook. So, yeah. So, okay. So guys, with that being said, those are the levels I'm looking out for the week. So always remember to trade safe, trade with your stop loss, don't oversize, don't over leverage, trade responsibly, and that's me, TradeFuzz, signing out.